All right, what's going on? It's our time to be free family. My apologies for the delay. I had uh, a death in the family, so I had to kind of cut back for a minute. But I want to continue on our journey. Here we are at episode 16. All right, and in episode 16, we're going to talk about what's holding you back because in order to live your best life, you have to know what is holding you back from achieving your dreams, your goals, your aspirations in life. Most of the time, for the majority of people, what is keeping them stuck is themselves. That's what's keeping most people stuck. You know, we have these fears and these beliefs that aren't true about us, and they keep us from taking those risks. They keep us from striving for our dreams. But if you take some time and do some look within, do some inner work, you will actually see that most of these beliefs, and or if not all of them, are false. These fears that we have, they're false, because what is fear? False evidence appearing real. These Our fears are things that we make up in our minds that could happen, would happen, but haven't actually happened. And so we think about the what ifs, and we stay stuck because we don't want to take risks, because we don't want to rock the boat, so to speak. We don't want to, make waves, because we're trying to please people, instead of, being who we are. So in today's episode, I want to help you get unstuck. I want to, give you three questions that you can actually ask yourself, so that you can start moving forward and get unstuck in your life. Because in order to move forward, in order to live your best life, you have to know, especially if you're feeling stuck, you have to know, what is keeping you where you are. So I'm going to jump right into this. The three questions that you should ask yourself if you are feeling stuck. The first one is, ask yourself, what are you afraid of? The second one, what are your expectations? And the third one, are you taking action? All right, so we're going to dig a little bit deeper into this. So, what are you afraid of? Most people have our fears. So what are you afraid of? Most of the time it's insecurity that hold us back, because we're not happy with our life, we're not happy with ourselves. We want to please everyone, and so we're afraid to be who we were born to be. It's okay to be who you are. But the thing about it is, you have to, express who you are. Don't be afraid to express who you are, because it keeps you from taking any kind of action. It keeps you from moving forward in your life so that you can be happy and live your best life. So with this question, you really, really, really have to be brutally honest with yourself, and take some time to do some inner work, to look at what is keeping you stuck. What are the things that you're fearful of? What are the things that you're afraid of? Because you know what? The thing about fear can actually control your decision making, and it really limits your potential. Guys, some of us out here have so much potential to share with others, so much love and possibilities all within themselves, but they're afraid to share it with other people because they're afraid of what other people might say. They're afraid of being judged. So these are all common fears that people go through. But when you refuse or don't take if when you refuse or don't, you know, make decisions or allow fear, if you allow fear to control your decisions, Then ultimately you're giving your power away. Okay? But you can take your power back when you recognize, acknowledge, and name your fears. And then you can start to overcome them. See, that is the thing about it. We shouldn't allow fear to control us. Okay? Take your power back, because the power is within you. All you have to do is take it back from that fear, from from the fear of being judged and any kind of fear that you are having. So ask yourself, what are you afraid of? And then take your power back. All right? So the second thing we talked about or going to talk about is what are your expectations? A lot of us, we set really high expectations, or we have expectations of ourselves that is from somebody else. It's from society, it's from our family. We have these, we've accepted them as our own. But have you taken the time to really do the inner work and see what it is that you want? To see what it is that you expect of yourself? Regardless of what everybody else think, what do you expect from yourself? You know, because sometimes, again, sometimes our expectations of ourselves are due from society. They're due from our family. They're due from what we, experience every day. It could be something that was influenced from our past, or someone from our past. See, all these things, they influence us. And when we start to believe them, they become our truth. But for the most part, I was one that accepted a lot of things and believed a lot of things about myself, things that people told me. They told me I wasn't good enough. They told me I wasn't pretty enough. They told me I wasn't thin enough, that or whatever. They told me I was too thin, I should say. And I accepted those things as my truth, and I tried to change who I was. But in the end, I wasn't happy. I started to have these expectations of myself that was influenced by other people, that was influenced by my past experiences. So the thing about it is, we have to, take that time and see what it is that we expect from ourselves, and set realistic and authentic expectations for our own self. Because that way we can start to begin to live our life, to live the best life that we know how. So that is, so ask yourself, what are your expectations? And then the last thing, are you taking action? Ask yourself, are you taking actions? Most people, they say they're taking action, or, but they're not really. They're unwilling to take action, and some people are just, they're unable to take action. But a lot of times it's due to perfectionism. We want everything to be perfect. But there's no such thing as being perfect. We are imperfect beings. There's no one out here perfect. But I will tell you, you're perfect just the way you are. I don't care how you look, if if you're feeling like you're overweight, if you're feeling like you're too skinny, if you're not happy with your skin color, you're not happy with your sexual preference, I don't care what it is. You are perfect just the way you are, and you should not allow anybody to tell you otherwise. But the thing about it, guys, we have to realize that, fear isn't real. There's no such thing as being perfect. We shouldn't allow the outside pressures to, make us feel a certain way or make us change who we are. We shouldn't have these unrealistic expectations for ourselves. But, guys, there are a number of reasons, why, and those are really a lot of the reasons why people fail to take action, fail to live their best life, fail to be authentic in who they are, because they allow those things to control them. They allow those things to control their life. But But no matter what the reason is, because that's irrelevant, today you can start changing your life. Okay? If you've allowed your past to control you, if you allowed your fears to control you, if you allowed anything to control the fact that you're not taking action on living your best life, you can change that today. You can start on that path today. It's never too late. It is never too late to start moving toward your goals and toward your dreams. All right, that's what I'm all about. I want you to achieve your dreams because there's enough of everything for all of us, that to go around. We have been programmed to be in lack, to be, that we're not good enough. But every one of you is good enough, you know. So today I want you to just take these baby steps and, start doing something each day that you can, take action on that will help you start moving toward whatever goal you set for yourself, okay? As long as you are making progress and you're moving, then you're moving in the right direction, all right? And that is always a plus. So the next time that you're feeling stuck, ask yourself those three questions. All right, ask yourself those three questions the next time you're feeling stuck. And the three questions were again, what are you afraid of? All right, what are your expectations? And are you taking action? All right, so I hope this was beneficial to you. I really appreciate, you taking the time to watch this video. As always, much peace, love, and light. It's our time to be free. I'll see you in the next episode.